Right, shalom again. Part four. Basically, my phone. I don't show the memory, but I believe it's probably how I didn't touch the screen. Display is roughly for what 15 minutes, so it kind of cut off. And yeah, so that video has been completed. So now I'm doing part four to continue where I left off. Yes, basically I was saying about Mr. Delves. He had a problem. He ended up getting a stroke, and I was end up dealing with, I think it's his entire left side was unable to move, and the hospital was failing him. So he decided, you know what, he's going to go into herbs, and he did that. He went into herbs, and guess what? With that one-sided way, it came back to normal. When you check Mr. Delves now, he's moving freely. I think he's actually a herbalist now. There's another person, which is a lady by the name of Kathleen. She's a very wise person concerning herbs, because that is what she did all her life. Now she had things like diabetes and had problems dealing with the exact same block. And now she's again free because of herbs. So it's a process. It takes some time. Let me touch my screen. I don't want it to happen again. So it's a process. It takes time. You get where I'm coming from. So as you continue with the so you take the ingredients what I give and the recipe, which you could try. You take it, and with that, what you could do now, what you could consume while doing that process, I would say lettuce, cucumbers, and onions. Sometimes kale, leafy greens to be exact, kales. And your diet should consist of horse chestnuts, gooseberries, raspberries, blackberries, the same thing what I call, which was the jamun, the guava, the elderberries, the goji berries, which I also call the grapes, sorrels, cantaloupes, watermelons. This is the diet you're supposed to be on. You understand? This is that you're supposed to be on to do what? To help the heart. Because for those who, and even pineapples, though I don't really recommend pineapples too much, but pineapples is very good for thinning the blood. So you would have this, and not in a drastic way to make you feel it, but enough that you would be able to live and have a better life, to be exact. And with this, the herbs, which I'm going to call out now, so I would advise you all to start taking it down. A few simple herbs that you can get naturally, normally from the supermarket or the grocery, which would be ginger, ginkgo, cinnamon, and as you said, goji berries, right? Very good herbs for the heart. Now I'm going in deeper because I want to give you a better understanding. When you go even further, one of the herbs you could also get is colon sonia, salakia, rosemary, which is easy to get, not prickly ash, what do you call it? Cat's claw, mistletoe. Yes, I said mistletoe, the herb. Cat's claw, the herb, mistletoe, the herb, turmeric, which is easy to get normally. If you want to add it to America, because it isn't necessarily needed. Why? Because you have the herbs coming up, which is hawthorn berries, mother's wort, hawthorn berries, or the leaves and the flowers, and lily of the valley. Same step given, powder form, or you could even get in the herbs itself. You put them together in the leaf form, or however you need to put it in. Combine them with proper ratio, and then you make a tea. You draw and drink daily, twice a day, 3 times a day. Even I'm gonna have 3 times a day, 1 cup 3 times a day to be exact. You drink that daily. You would see again with proper discipline and diet, and of course trusting in Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, because He created these herbs at the end of the day. He created everything here: the fruits, the herbs, the landscape. And He created it with purpose, with benefits, to aid the body, to heal the body. So, trust in Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, trust in His creation, and you would see improvements off of His creation, off of Him strengthening these herbs for you, and off of discipline. It's just that simple, right? And, of course, I'm going to go and see, and basically, from that point in time, right, over a period of time, your blood now will begin, after the blockage is removed now, your blood will then begin to pump I think it's 1960 gallons of blood back, which is I guess irregular blood flow. Somebody correct me on that. I just want to make sure. This is things I have learned over the years. So correct me on that if it changed. I don't know if it changed, but it's not supposed to change. But if it is, no problem. As you continue, and from there, the kidney would begin to take 25% and filter it. That the heart will be pumped. That the heart pumps, right? So the blood that the heart pumps, and then it goes it pumps it to the inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava, which then will do what? When you really get the understanding, with that now, it would then bring back the normal function of the body itself. Because your body would have a proper flow again throughout, preventing things like what? Heart attacks, irregular heartbeats. Majority of things deal with the heart, as well as even strokes or blockages or stiff veins, or what it's called. I can't remember. It's stiff something that's called in this country in Trinidad. When your veins really get seized up, I forget what it's called. Anyways, so with that being said, these are the herbs and the fruits that you could consume while that process. Again, the reason I only call these fruits because, like I said, no meats, no cheese or dairy products, no oils, no meats, no cheese, no oils, no sugars, no artificial products, none whatsoever. With that particular period, this is what's going to be taking place. Now, for those, like just saying, if that happened to be, you decided to take it and coming up would be like the Passover, you can, in fact, do the Passover, keep the Passover the right way. But I'm just saying, after that, you would go back onto the regular diet and continue, right? Until you see the improvement that you're looking for. Now, when you go into, I'm going to touch the screen so you wouldn't have to make sure you're recording still. Good. So now when you go into, now we're going into, I want to go into the lymphatic system now, right? For the clean of the lymphatic system, because I see many people, again, I know people ask for kidney and heart, but there's one person asked for lymphatic system, and I'm going to do it because I know I say I was going to do just two more, but I will add the lymphatic system. I add the lymphatic system for a purpose because it actually is crucial for the body itself, the body's healing. Like, if I want to make it in simpler terms, it's the body's drainage system. Any waste usually normally would go to your drainage system, which is known as lymphatic system. Once that is properly well cleansed, your body would normally be in a healthy state, being able to recreate or how to repair cells and even recreate cells, as well as strengthen the body and increase functions to the body itself. So when we go into the lymphatic system detox, I will, for this, like I said, this one, simple. If you want to, again, the same berries required, many astringent fruits also are required, but with simpler understanding, I'm dealing with herbs for this one. And number one herb would be the burdock root. Number 2, red root. 3, red clover. 4, cleavers. 5, violet leaves. 6, poker root. 7, figwort. 8, powder apple, which we know also deals with fights things like HIV and herpes. But I continue. 7, ginkgo. Here we hear it again. 8, golden seal, and 9, Oregon grape, right? So these is sufficient for cleaning the lymphatic system. And if I even going further, you can also add in elderflower, St. John wort, and hyssop, which we mentioned in the earlier video. Hyssop is also very good for cleaning the lymphatic system. Hyssop is very useful. The blood lymphatic system is very useful. So with that, hyssop and the rest, what it does is clean, drain, promote the sweating, especially when running. Another thing you could do when when let's say during that process of your herb, consuming the herbs 3 times a day, you're drinking tea, you could drink tea with ginger and eucalyptus leaves, and this is also good for for your lymphatic system, for cleaning the lymphatic system, and for the skin. So the pores will now open up, the lymphatic system will be drained through sweat or through other means, as we know. And yeah, these herbs usually do work. I've been honest with you. You can even add in the yellow duck with the burdock root and dandelion if you may. That's a choice of yours, right? Because you already have enough herbs here to really bring this process properly. And I would say roughly you could clean the system very fast. I would give it a month and a half to be exact. 2 months is so much. I mean, if it bad, 2 months, but roughly a month and a half, if so much. You take this, you do this process. You could even add oregano and all. I'm just saying, but you could do this process roughly. You drink a cup 2 times a day. Again, your diet must be simple. Natural diet. I would recommend you get more organic than things that you could buy in the market, though many things are very contaminated. I live in Trinidad, so everything is local and organic for me. This evening I went and picked guavas, and I made guava juice here so I could drink in the morning time. And yeah, so I think what I would do as well for my next video for herbs, I would go out into the foresty areas, and I would show certain herbs that you could get that is outside in front or outside in the forest areas or next, or let's say in your area, and you could learn a few herbs that will help you, literally will help you in a time like this, to be exact. And again, we give our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh for creating these herbs, right? And as we know that we have our task to do, when I go into Ecclesiasticus chapter 38 and 12, it says, then give place to the physician, for the Most High had created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. Right? So, at the end of the day, the physician is not talking about these doctors that you're seeing with the pharmaceutical industry. Yeah? Just letting you know. Because when they go back up, it made it clear. And it says, the Lord or the Most High created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. And what he is directly speaking about, because when you go 5th, it says, was not water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known, Salakia, therefore might be known. And with that understanding, it's talking about brewing herbs. When you really think about it in that aspect, it's not talking about getting pharmaceutical supplements and whatnot. It's directly talking about what the herbs, the seeds of the fruit trees, the leaves of the fruit trees, the herbs yielding seeds, the herbs. It's there for a purpose, and we are seeing one of the purpose. So as we go further, I want to deal with the heart now. No, I deal with the heart already. I deal with the heart. I deal with the lymphatic system. I just give an understanding of the guava and the what's it called? The parasite cleanse. I think I said I was going to do what I was going to do next. I'm gonna find it. I believe it was kidney. I'll go to the next. I'm gonna find it here. So we have, this one is a straight bummer, being honest with you. Straight up bummer. Lord Father, let go into it. Further. Oh yes. This is remember, these I write down these things off of experience or off of testing on people and what it actually does. That's why I have a book here. The press my screen so it would not cut off again. As we go further, this is like a personal book. I don't deal up with people with these other books. Some of them do work, but I usually don't because I rather make sure it's working exactly as such. And when I go into many of these benefits, when I check the benefits and I see how the herbs work, it works a lot different than the benefits themselves, which is why I operate in that understanding of testing it out first. Once it works exactly so for more than 10 people, then yes, that's the benefits of it basically. Because not everybody's the same as we know. So I continue now. I'm looking for it. If I can't find it, I'll just do a next one. I can't remember if I write it down as this book or a next book. A next book downstairs. I don't want to waste nobody time. So, can I find it? Oh, nah. Can I find it? Oh, nah. Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I ain't seen it here. Probably in the book. Wait. Is that it? Is that it? Alright, let me not waste no time. I want to go and hit the diabetes real fast. And again, hitting by the diabetes and hitting the certain alkaline supplements or let's say fruits or things that you can get that would aid the body very well, right? So let me get this thing real fast. Let me go into the diabetes. One of the things you could use for diabetes, aside from the same parasite cleanse, wormwood, black walnut, I will just give a listing for the parasite cleanse or the diabetic cleanse. Yeah, firstly, you're dealing with, I just had it here and something, I don't know. Right. Okay, right, so, boom. Just had it here. Bypass this nonsense here. Nice. Finally, I can't find my stuff. I have too much things in this book. Like I need to mark a high name on them, but it's just to mark them correctly or accordingly. Right. Okay. So a very good herb for the pancreas. So let's just say the go into it. Sorry. Start off with the guaco, the nopal, the prodigiosa, the sage, the blessed thistle, the rhubarb root. Right. And then you go on with the meadowsweet or madowsweet, which is good for the stomach walls. You could use sea moss, which is good for the intestinal walls, the intestine to cleanse the intestine even better. The cascara sagrada as well also helps with the colon, right? And then you really go and get into the no, you did that diabetes already, but still go with Cuba. Then from there you really could get into the major herbs to kind of cut that, which we know, which would be the burdock, the I got a name a good few herbs. Let me message you. It's a long list, so let me just name it, right? Wormwood, black walnut, L-campaign, ombre de wormwood, black walnut, L-campaign, ombre de grande. Sorry for the long wait. Right, ombre de grande. As you continue, neem, as you know, blessed thistle, chaparral, oregano. Then as you continue, burdock root, yellow dock, dandelion, red clover, sarsaparilla, hyssop, kadawala, nettle leaf. And then for the cleansing, like I tell you before, for the cleansing, because you all need to cleanse the gut, slippery elm bark, psyllium husk, cascara sagrada, pavana, and sene. And from there, you take the first set, which I call, you'll be consuming that for a while. Let that be your breakfast, lunch, and dinner while you fast. If you cannot fast, like I say, I would advise 4 things you could consume: the guava, which is 1, the lettuce, which is 2, the cucumbers, which is 3, because cucumbers does cool the nerve ends and help how to put it, hydrate the body. And onions would be the fourth option. Whatever option, if you don't like onions, you could use, I like onions, I would use onions, but you could use other options to actually assist with that, right? Like I say, ginger, if you don't want to use onions, yes, I just eat ginger raw. Watercress as well, you could use watercressels, you could use raw sorrels. You just make up your salad properly and you consume that if you cannot fast. I would still recommend the fasting though, to be exact, right? And as I continue, so that's it. That'll be that. So you're taking these herbs as breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or take the herb as breakfast and dinner, and you will eat lunch as a salad base, which is what I called just now. And then every 2 or 3 days, you will take up the gut and the gut and cell cleanser, clean out the gut. Over a period of time, you do have roughly 3 weeks to a month, and you would directly watch your blood and wonder how is it so low. Your blood sugar will go straight down. Your body will begin to replenish itself. The pancreas would begin to repair because it's usually damaged due to parasites or toxic or artificial chemicals that will damage your parasites. Even at times alcohol, even though the alcohol doesn't really reach up into the pancreas, right? So, and that is again, alcohol don't reach up in the pancreas, but it also reduces certain bodily functions, which could also lead to that. Because I know many people who are alcoholic and over a period of time end up becoming diabetic. So as you go further, last but not least, before I close off on this one, make sure you touch the screen. I want to give you some alkaline, simple alkaline foods and herbs that you all could use daily. And again, I would show you all a video when I go into the forest that I could actually present to you all so you all could see. But the alkaline foods goes as well as cucumbers, burro banana, pawpaw, let's say plums, pomsite, watermelon. I had to say watermelon, local mangoes, because local mangoes is indeed alkaline. Ginger is a herb, not just alkaline, but it makes other things alkaline as well as cucumbers. Cucumbers are alkaline, and if you are eating something acidic and you eat cucumbers while eating it or ginger, it will actually make that particular substance alkaline in the body. How? I haven't checked that up, but the process has been showed. Sebi kind of show you the process to be exact, Dr. Sebi to be exact. But I mean, well, I haven't done it myself. That one I haven't done myself. But as you continue, let us say the herbs would be calawala, coroncio negro, pavana, contribo, nettle leaf, all these natural compounds. Plenty natural compounds. We call it sweet broom or naniboa. Wow, the next one again. It has a lot of groups out here. Tawa, sensitive mimosa. These are natural compounds that you could consume, you could get, which I will show on the next video that will be going up on either TikTok. I'll do it on YouTube to be exact. That little piece of video to do on YouTube. So I hope this could conclude the lesson. I'm gonna touch my screen again. Right. Oh, and for the kidney, right? Let me go back into I forget the kidney part. Right. Kidney. I'm giving the herb that deals with the kidney. And I'm giving you the herbs that directly deals with the kidney, affects the kidney. And what you can consume during the kidney, right? So one of the herbs that deals with the kidney is straight up burdock root, yellow duck, dandelion, nettle leaf, red clover, milk thistle, blessed thistle, cat's claw, hops, hydrangea, if that's pronounced correctly. Hydrangea. 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 I think it's hydrangea. I believe it's hydrangea. Ginger, if you want to add in that. Matter of fact, let me go and find the rest. I won't give you all to be exact, so that you wouldn't have any issues in this time. Sarsaparilla is one as well, if you all did not know. St. John wort, Corancio negro, which you just call literally Corancio negro. Guaco is used as well. Very good for the kidney. And I'm saying this because it is not researched, but it's used. And I've known people who I give guaco to and Corancio negro to, and their kidneys as well as the lungs started to get clean out. Mucus started running from the nose. They started urinate a lot. The urine was orange into yellow, and from yellow into clear over that period of drinking it, as well as the pains in their kidneys would have over a period of time go away. As a matter of fact, when I check them now, they have no kidney problem, no kidney issues. So I have to say the guaco as well as the Corancio negro, though the guaco may be high in iron, it still does repair the kidney well. What you can use again, what is called this herb by? I'm trying to find it, remember it. Where is it? No, not that. Quasar chips, or same thing, ombrigande, quasar chips, same thing. So hyssop you could use as well. Hyssop, very good. So, the guinea hen weed, but that might be hard for you all to get, to be exact. If you all can get it, it's very good for that as well. The guinea hen weed. And now to make something to build your body up, I would give you all a little secret to build your body up. Like for men, for masculinity and for strength, to build you all up again, I would just list it again, last but not least. Do I list it last time? I want to make sure you all get that. You can use burdock root, moringa, ashwagandha, dandelion, yohimbe, sarsaparilla, sea moss. What we have in trade is what you call barbande. I have a lot of barbande barks, a lot of them that you can use as well. It actually improves libido by a high amount. It improves circulation. There are people that same Kathleen, I speak to her frequent concerning certain things. She made a barbande wine and gave to a man that was going through heart problems. And over a period of time, when drinking it, his capillaries begin to open and his arteries begin to reopen, and he does not have heart problem anymore. He took that for 2 weeks, drank a shot glass for 2 weeks. And he said, as her statement was, he felt his veins and arteries moving. It's expanding. The feelings that he certain part that was numb in his body, he was able to feel it again. So these things are very good for the health, for circulation, and for proper man health. It strengthens the boy, most important for men, right? So this concludes the lesson. I want to go out with a little reading. And I'm going to read out from 11 to from 12 to about 15. And it says, then give place to the physician, for the Most High had created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him. When you go to 13, it says, there is a time when in their hands there is good success. And it says, for they shall also pray unto Yahweh, or the Most High, that he would prosper that which they give for ease and for remedies to prolong life. Last part. He that sinneth before his maker, let him fall into the hand of the physician. And again, with this knowledge, I hope that you'll really and truly take it down. Write it down. Take it down. Take notes. Because when you really go into it, I want to get this part. I think not this now. Is it that one? Yeah, again, back to it. Wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. And at this point in time, it's better to be healthy. Because when you're watching and you're seeing these signs, and I'm speaking about that what took place this morning, what has been posted this morning of Israel, and the bombing taking place, these are very harsh signs. We know what's coming next. We can basically say, we could basically say, and I'm going to say it, World 3 though. World 3, it's there. So, I mean, when you see these signs, we really had to prepare ourselves. Prepare our bodies, get our bodies right, because the Jacob trouble that is going to hit us would not be nice. According to what was read, from what I understand, imagine this. These, let's say the wars begin to pop off, right? Just say, wars begin to pop off. And everybody that we are relying on begin to pull back their resources. What would then happen to us, to the countries that are relying on those resources? They would crash. They would be hungry. They would starve. Not just famine of the wood, a famine of food and water. They would literally starve. So that's what it is. So people prepare yourselves, and even medical supplies that people would normally rely on, pharmaceuticals, which I don't ever, but they would normally rely on that. And guess what? When they can't get these things, what would they do? Sit back and be unalive. So that is why, for those who have the knowledge and who had not rejected the herbs, or let's say the medicine that God has created from the earth, well, has give for creation of these medicines, of course, which are the natural herbs that they brew with proper mind and I want to say it in a right way. I can't say calculation, but proper formulas that to bring these herbs, make these herbs stronger, bring them into fruition. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, this concludes the lesson. So I hope you all get edification. I hope you all wrote down. And again, Shalawam Yasharala. Kalhala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Bahasham Kakadash. If there's any issues concerning health, I would say even the big C, the big H, the big A, organs, you name it, you let me know. This is not a time to be fooling around. I am willing to give every single recipe that formed a cure for many people that use the exact same recipe to y'all, to the Israelites, nobody else. And y'all could seek and gain better health for times that are coming. Let me not play with this now. Let me not play with this. Let me not play with this. Write these things down. If you already know, no problem. If you don't know, write them down. Alright? Alright. So, Shalom.